do I get to it? Okay, oh my goodness. Trying to get to my, make sure it's coming up okay in my computer so that I know it'll be seen all right. And it's just doing weird things these days. I just don't know what's going on with this Facebook. They've changed so many things with it. And I know it's always a guessing game, certain things for me. Oh, wow. This is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You just need to go to stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net to see my web page. There you can learn more about me, see what classes and events I have coming up. You can see our products and place an order. You could sign up to do your own party, whether virtual or in person. You can also sign up to join my team and enjoy perks of being a demonstrator yourself. Any questions or anything, you can leave a comment here, or you can go to my Facebook page, which is called Stamping Around the Dining Room Table, to see more about me, to see more of my videos. Okay, so before we get into what I'm going to show you today, I just wanted to remind everybody we still have a few things available until May 2nd. This All Together set collection, I guess is what it's really called, is available. What is available with that is a stamp and die set, some designer series paper, and it is black and white, and there's some that you can color as you like. Then there's some natural tone stamping blends collection. This is a new collection. Now, right during this time, you can, if you want all of them, you can just put in a code and then it will give you all of them. Okay, once we get into our new annual catalog, they will be there, but you won't be able to like just use one number to put them all in. You'd have to do each set individually. There's not any break by doing them this way. It just helps you, makes it a little easier when you're ordering. Okay, so these are for sure by the time the catalog goes live May 3rd, you won't be able to order this or this, okay? But otherwise, it's until supplies last. So if they run out before then they would not be available. But as far as I know, they still are. Okay, also, we have a sneak peek from our annual catalog available, the Waves of Inspiration set. There's a bundle here that you can get, the stamp set and the die. So these are going to be in our annual catalog, so they're going to last for a year. Oh, my phone moved a little. Let me just try and fix that there. Sorry. And the only thing is, whoa! I don't know what I did, but obviously I bumped that wrong, so it started to fall. Oh dear. Try to be more careful here. Anyway, what was I starting to tell you? Oh, this. With this set, the DSP and the designer series paper and the blue foils and the rhinestones. These are only available until May 2nd, or as supplies last. But for sure, once the catalog goes live, these three things will no longer be available. This still will through the next year, okay? So the other thing I wanted to remind you is this month of March, you can save 20% on our mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. And there's 13, one here and 12 more over here, 13 bundles that are available that for 20% off, which that's an extra 10% off. And some of them are no longer bundles that you can do. So that saves you 20% off if you bought them individually. So that's something also to keep in mind. Any questions about any of these, need more information, you can go to my webpage or you can leave a message here for me. Okay, whoops, these things are 1 minute. I have things flying all over the place here, falling down. Put those over there. Okay, so this week I am doing Easter cards, and I just wanted to show you in our annual catalog we have the Timeless Tulips. Now these were new last catalog, so they brought them over in this catalog, and there is a builder punch. A Tulip Builder Punch does coordinate with that. Okay, so they are no longer a bundle, but you can still get those. All right, and I'll be working with this today just to kind of show you how that works. In our mini catalog, we have Easter Friends, and that's what I'm working with this week, that one. And I have done a few things with Daffodil Daydreams, which I did showcase this a few weeks back, back earlier this year. So I'm not doing that much with this other than today, other than maybe borrowing some of the like Easter Blessings or Happy Mother's Day from that. And then I just wanted to show you, because I am going to be using some of this on pages 14 through 16 or through 17. Make sure it's, yeah, through 17 in our mini catalog is the Flowering Fields Suite. It does have 2 bundles. Okay, it's got the ribbon, it's got the brushed brass butterflies, and some DSP. I debated, I really did. Did I want to get these? Did I not? I decided not to get the bundles. I don't know if I'll change my mind. They're with us until, at least until our annual, until June, okay? I don't know if they're going to be pulled over in the annual catalog or not. We'll know that soon, but I don't right now. I do have some of the brush brass butterflies. Say that 3 times fast. And I did just order some more because I'm getting low on those. I did get the DSP, and I am going to be using that today. And I had realized I neglected to order this ribbon. I don't have it right now. It's coming in within the week. Okay, but I will be doing the paper today with my cards. All right, and here just a closer look at the stamp sets. Okay, and this one, it does have the dies for the windmill, and you can make it 3D. Okay, and the dies for these, you can cut those out individually and make 3D flowers like here. Okay, so all right, so enough of that. I do have a, whoops, got to be careful here today. I got a couple extra things hanging on to my, try this again. Okay, a couple extra things hanging on to my phone because it was a little bit low on power, so I thought I'd better plug it in. I'm not used to that. Okay. Actually, I put this one together on yesterday's video, but I just wanted to show you because it is using the stamp set that I'm mainly focusing on today. Some other, because I've been doing some, with my classes, I've been doing some Easter cards. So here's one where I incorporated a non-Easter set to do with that. And this paper is the hand-penned paper from our annual catalog. Okay, this was some ribbon left from our fall Christmas mini catalog. Okay, and this is called Flowing Flowers from our current mini catalog. Then I decided I wanted to use the cards from Cards and Envelopes. This is the envelope. This is from our annual catalog, and it does coordinate with the hand-penned flowers, but I thought that they were perfect for Easter cards or spring cards. So I did our bunny on this. I cut this out with our contours dies. Okay, happy Easter. So that's one. And I made 2 others. I did this one for a class, and this one I did it on my thing yesterday. Oh, I gotta pay attention there. Okay, then these are two other cards I made in class, in some classes recently. I got the idea for this from someone online. I can't even remember who it was now. So, but we all share with each other, case things, copy and share everything. Okay. So a few that I worked on before today, and as I thought I would focus a little bit on using the tulips from the annual catalog. Okay. And this paper is, these are the same paper here. And this is another piece. And let me show you those papers. I told you I was going to use them today, and then I didn't bring them out here. This set has 6, hopefully it's the right ones there. Yep. This has 6 double-sided sheets, and you get 2 of each. So it's one side, and there's the other. The second one, and the other side. The backs are kind of cool too, aren't they? There's that, and there's the back. So it's 1, 2, 3. Yep, I have them all here, making sure. There's one side and the other. Red sky in morning or red sky at night. Okay. There's these tulips and that background, which can be very interesting. And then there's these, and then another sky. So I really love these papers. They're very colorful. And believe it or not, there's 13 different colors that they recommend with this set. And I'm going to try to tell you. Oh, something spilled on there. Oh, well, we'll do it this way. This is, what was this one? Calypso Coral, Evening Evergreen, Fresh Freesia, Highland Heather, which on my, just looking on my thing, they look pretty blue. This is a very, almost a pinky purple, and this is almost lilac. Okay, this is Mango Melody, Pear Pizzazz, Pool Party, Petal Pink, Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, Rich Razzleberry, So Saffron, and Soft Succulent. So, okay, I'm going to move those out of the way. All right, so I made these 2 cards. I used this paper, and I was playing around with this. I was trying to see how, because the paper, let me bring it over here, a piece of it, even if it's just a cut piece. See if I can grab it. Okay, see, it has like these 2 colors, so that's make sure I'm telling you correctly, Mango Melody and Pumpkin Pie. Is that right? No, that wasn't Mango Melody. What were the ones I used for that? Oh, good grief, Charlie Brown. Pumpkin Pie, yes, Mango Melody and Pumpkin Pie. And then they also have some white ones. So I was trying to get the white, and I tried a few different things. I tried like even doing very light, even in like the greenish, just because the green was in there. I tried doing it on gray, because somebody mentioned if you do it on gray and then you put white over it, it can look more like, but it still wasn't looking right. So what I finally ended up doing was I used the punch. I'm going to show you how this goes together here in a minute. And I did put a little bit of green just because, and maybe I should have put the lighter green. You can see right here, they have, some of these, they do have a little bit of the green with it. It could almost be a gray too, I suppose. And on here, I stamped it, and then using the narrower tip, finer tip on our Stampin' Right markers, I kind of outlined it, and here I tried, because it has some streaks in it, as you can see. But anyway, so I tried it. You know, it's not necessarily my favorite thing, but I at least tried it. Okay, and then I used, on this one I did put stems and leaves. This one I didn't, because I wanted to put that underneath. And I also took, as you can see, I added some of the Mango Melody lightly around the edge of that. I'm not sure why this wants to tip over. I've not really had that happen before. Let me move this cam. Sorry, I'm going to move my camera just a little. There, see if that's any better. Okay, a little better, not great. Okay. And I wanted to show you on this one, the back of this is that, and I decided to try it on the inside here, and I just tried some of those over there. You know, you can put a sentiment there or write something in, okay? Then I decided I wanted to try this paper, and this paper has the rich raspberry, and then the two purples here are the Highland Heather and the fresh freesia. Now when you stamp them, they do seem just a little different, but I just wanted to try that, and I used the lighter of the green. So the two greens on this are soft, succulent, and evening evergreen, which this one might look black, but this is evening evergreen. Sometimes on the camera it might look different. So those are just a couple things I did. Okay, and then I just wanted to show you, I wanted to spend some time really showing you how to use the punch. Okay, so one of the things is that you can just put this in and say I wanted a yellow, say this is so saffron, say I wanted it to be the color of my, you can punch that, and there's this, and this, and I'm going to punch another one of these. This kind of does double duty. It can be a leaf if I cut it in green, like this. I stamped, this one I happened to stamp. And then you could have this be a leaf, or you could even have it go this way, or one way go, maybe go this one way, and have another one here. Oops, grabbed the wrong one. Go like this, or even like this, okay? So there's, and if you wanted, then you could put this on the front. Now, to get a second one, I just want, I'm just going to do this. I just want this one little piece here, if I can get this in here. Well, I guess I'm going to have to cut it, which I should have realized that. I think I cut the wrong side. Cut some of this off here. Okay. So I can get it on this side, so I can get that in there. Make sure I do this one. Maybe. There. You just want to, okay, so it did get a little bit extra from the other side, but there I've got two of them. And you can put them, and then if you put this, whoop, wrong way. This one goes, put the bigger end at the bottom, bring that kind of up near the top, and the other one would go over here. You have to go front to back on that one. Okay, and see, when you cut the leaves out, you can go either this direction or this direction. Okay, but anyway, and what this one I already started working on, and I did, I took, and you can either use your finger your sponge dauber, you can use a sponge, you can even just do like this on, depending on the shape of something, okay, and get a little extra color on there. And then what I did with this one, actually I think I just did the wrong color on there, but that's okay. I think it just had the so saffron before. And then this is what you're going to do to put it together. So since I did that, let me come back over here and get the right color so it looks like they belong together. See, so if you just do like this, or you could take a finger dauber, or you could use a blending brush and just do along the edge like this, or if you have a sponge. So there's a few different ways that you can get color around here. Okay, And then what I did here was I wanted it to look a little darker there, so when I put this on, you can see almost like a shadow, like it's, oh, I did that backwards, didn't I? Oh, there, it's on both sides. Oh, where is it? This one. So it's a little darker, like there's a shadow in there to make, just it's another petal, but it's kind of behind those, or you don't have to. If you want to make the shadow on here come over a little bit more, you can do that. Okay. So however you want. So you can just really just do this. All right, and then get my glue out here. I just would put a little bit of glue down here, or on the backs on the bottom of this. Put that up there, and put this here, and kind of close. Okay, open, and I need a little bit of glue on the top of this. Okay. And I can line up those. Whoop, it's sticking to my thumb now. I got some glue on my thumb. Let me just do this. Got a little extra glue there from what I wanted. There. I wanted this up here a little more, like, oh, if I can get it. There, kind of like that. And then, oh, I was thinking, what else am I going to do? There's one other thing. If you take like a mini dimensional, take your pick tool and put this underneath here. Maybe you want to put that on before you glue it down. I don't know. Yeah, this top doesn't want to come off. There it is. Come on. Like that. Maybe take the top off. Oh, release paper doesn't want to come off today, of course. So see, and if you wanted down here, you could maybe even put a third one. You might want to trim it down a little bit, but yeah, I've not done that before, but now that I see it, let me just see here. As I said, I may end up trimming some of it off, but that's okay too. Okay, so let me just see here. I want this up here. Do I want this? Well, maybe even like that. What I would probably do though is, let me just see, I may even trim that down just a little bit. Did I want it more like, what was the way I had it? When I first did that, I liked how it looked, and now that I'm trying to put it back together, I'm not so sure. What I might even do would be almost more like, let me just see, like this maybe. You trim it to match that. You don't have to, but I just had this spot, so I just want to try it. Okay, like that. I don't know if that's right. I didn't get it quite right. Nope, I still didn't get it right. But anyway, I'm not gonna, I did not get that right. Let me see here. Make it more like this. There. Or just another piece. And trim it by hand anyway. Try and get this a little better to do what I was trying to do. Anyway, you can play around with it and maybe just put this more like that, kind of. Let me see if I get this. Let me just try. And I'm going to put this right here. Oh, I probably did it wrong. Probably put the glue in the wrong spot. I'm trying to hurry here. Anyway, I have to play around more with that. But anyway, you can add another, or maybe even just add another piece, kind of even like that on the front would be the other color. Oh, here I have one. Maybe even more like this. Let me just see if I like that. Maybe bring it down a little like that even, and trim off the bottom. Anyway, then these are some that I stamped and then punched out with the punch. All right, brother. So really, that's also that you can make a 3D card. So let me see here. I had some, where did I put them? Right here. Let me see if I might want to try. So, wait, what color? Let me get a paint. Which of these do I want to put on there? Which of these pretty papers? Oh, maybe one of these. Well, those are really, I like that. So neat how that's bigger and gets smaller, because like, I'm going to use one of these. So let me see. I'm going to do, would you bring me the trimmer? I left the trimmer in the other room. Thankfully, my sister's in there. So I'm going to have her bring it in for me, because I thought I had everything in here, and obviously I was wrong. So, all right. So these are, since these are 12 by 12, and I want my, oh, maybe, do I want to do it this way instead? Maybe I will. Okay, so this will be, oh, wait a minute, let me think. I'm going to do, if I do it this way, the other ones I did this way. If I do it this way, it has to be cut. So just to be different, I do it 4 inches by 5 1/4. Or you could make it 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 if you want, but I'm going to do this. All right. And so if I wanted to have like a 3D flower up near the front more, let me see if I can do that. Let me put this, get mine. And then just, so this is just a regular 8 1/2 by, let's see, 8 1/2 by 5 1/2, scored at 4 1/4. Okay. Whoops. And again, just use whatever adhesive you like. Glue, tape runner, whatever your favorite is, or sometimes it's whatever we happen to have handy. So if I put this one here, let me just see. I'll put that one. That's a Saffron. Move something out of the way there. And where's my other? I have some other that I do with my, oh, it's over here. I'm going to pull this over there. Okay. And say I want one like one of those purpley ones in back. So I'm going to get my Highland Heather out here and try that. Here's this. Oh, darn, I didn't get it quite right. Let me try it again. I wasn't paying attention. It was over. Let me do one more if I can. Okay, there. So, if I wanted to do it and get a Highland Heather, and let me see, do I have a, maybe this one will work. I'm a reddish, but it's okay. There's my scrap paper. Oh, I just put my fingers in there. That is how crazy I am. At least I got a wipe here. I thought I had some. Whoop, I'm moving my camera again. Okay. Where did I put the scrap paper? I don't know. Here's some. Oh, goodness. Thought I put some on here, but I don't think, maybe I didn't. Or very little there. And this is the same color on it, but it does, when you put it on, it does come out just a little darker. But that's good because I want to be able to see a little extra color around the edge here. So I'd been thinking I would have realized, and I could have just done this. Okay. So I'm gonna, I hope I did that on the right side here. Just realized I could have maybe. There's that. Yes, okay. And if you want, it could be off just, it doesn't necessarily have to line up exactly if you don't want it to. I kind of did on that, but it doesn't necessarily have to. Let me just, oh, you know what? Let me try this. Since I messed that one up anyway, try this. We'll still have to, not the best, because I'm hurrying here too. So I want to finish up because I don't want this to be too long, and oh, okay. Let me see if that's going to work. So if I wanted like another one right more here, I'm going to put it down a little more, just like that. Oh, I think I got it. By Jove, I think I've got it. Okay. Oh, I should have put glue. I put the, wait, he's up too high. All right. Yes, I do want a little glue here. But before where did I put my, here it is. I'm going to get that top off there. Put this, I hope this is, just realized I may be a little too close to myself. Put that up a little bit higher. Ah, there. And this here. And then one right about there. Give it a little bit more depth there. So let me see, I want this one down just a little bit so you can at least see there. Maybe more like that. So now I will trim this off like this. So I guess you don't have to worry about the bottom so much, because if it hangs over, ta-da! And you can take like your bone folder, which I could have done this before, and just kind of like curve these out a little bit. Okay, too much on with that. This is showing. I gotta have it down a little more if I can move it. There. There. So there we go. And where's this one? So now that I have a better plan, a little better plan anyway. May not be the best, but can do it. Okay. Not really, maybe it's just a little more here. And then this will go this way a little. This can come out just a little, and this one maybe just a little if I can get it there. Which obviously you wouldn't, if I thought about it, I would have done it before I had it all attached here, but I just want just a little bit there. Now, again, I'm putting just a little bit there. And this one right about there. Oop, come on. I think that's where I want it. And if you wanted, you could put a little more glue along the edges there too. And so I can trim this off. Oh, it's a little crooked. It's not the best. Oh. And a little more of this. So you might want to hold it up where you want it and trim it and then do that before trying to attach it. I think my glue's about dry there, so there. Ta-da! It's a little bit wrinkly, but it's okay. So I'm just going to do 2. I probably would ordinarily do 3, but in the interest of time, do this one first. I want this one in the bottom. So anyway, so there's, right there, you're up closer to you, and it's a different green, but I think it still will be okay. Maybe even move these down just a little more. Okay. Oop, yuck. Put this right here maybe. There, like that. And maybe later I'll put a third one over here. I could, if I thought about it, I could maybe cut that down. All right, there's that. Ooh. And then I'm just going to, what do I want to say on that? Where's my, I think I might do, I thought I brought it. I had a class this afternoon. I must have left it out there. Maybe not. Let me just see what's in here. I think I'm going to do the happy, from the Timeless Tulips, happy Easter, happy spring, happy everything. I think I'm going to do that one. Okay. I'm going to do that on white. What did I do? Here's my white. If I can find it. Oh. Okay, right here. Try this one. Oh, it's upside down. Right here. And where's my, get a really good impression. Use my Stampin' Pierce mat. You can, if you don't have one of these, I'm going to trim it down a little, I think. Oh, maybe not. I think I had to get it just about in the middle, so I think we're good. This is good for the clear stamps just because it gives you a little bit of a cushion to help that to sink into. I'm going to put that right there. I'm not going to pop this up. This is going to be flat. If you wanted, you could even make a little bit. You could have punched the ends or cut them differently. But there we go. There's that now. Okay. Whoop. Okay. there we go. I do have got this to this a little later than I wanted to. I do have another commitment, so I'm going to put this on so that you can watch it, and I'll have to come back later and put the description on. Okay, like this. Those all in there. Whoops, my camera is wonky here. There we go. So you can hopefully see those a little better. All right, my poor camera, phone, whatever here. All right, whew, making you dizzy, I'm sure. All right, everyone, that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will be back next Wednesday, 7:30, with another video, and on Friday on my Facebook Live, or I'll do a Facebook Live with a fun fold. Thanks so much for watching, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye.